Hey everyone, thanks for all the interest you've shown in the project. It's actually more than I expected it to be. And right now, like I've said in some of the other videos, I'm kind of stuck in a position where I'm trying to get some rust issues hammered out with the vehicle for sheet metal that unfortunately they don't make right now. So while that's going on and I'm trying to kind of get the body issues solved, I've had a couple other little side projects that I've been working on. One of them was a series of videos you saw on the rebuild for the steering box. So thank you for your interest there. Another one that I want to show you right now is a set of wheels I was very lucky to come across. There's a brilliant man out there, Gary, that made these wheels. And the intention was to release them on the market and actually start a business and sell them. This is an 18-inch billet aluminum rim, and it resembles the Oldsmobile SS3 wheel that came on these vehicles. And it has a billet center cap, and it's made to look exactly like the SS3 wheel, of course, except bigger. The only thing is it's all bare aluminum. So what I want to do is stripe it and have it look like, at first glance, like it's possibly a stock wheel. So I've been toying with different ideas for the inlays, because they're either gold or silver on our vehicles, depending on whether you had the Hearst or the 442 model. I'm going with silver for the inset on mine, and I'm trying to decide whether do I want to do it in some type of vinyl, or do I want to pay the money and have it powder coated? I don't know. So I've actually purchased some vinyl, and I've cut out a template to match this area in here, and what I'm going to do is see if that looks decent like that. And it only cost me $10 to get the material, so that's what I'm going to try. So that's what I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to try to mark this up, also put the red stripe around the outside. They're going to look like the special edition Hearst Olds wheel. So that's my intention. So let me get this thing cleaned up, and then we'll get in a little closer, and I'll show you the template and how I kind of formulated this. So be back in a second. All right, we're back. I got the wheel laying down, got everything cleaned up. Let's get a little closer here, see what's going on. As you can see, what I've done was just purchased one of the stock rocket emblems for the center, and I've used a silver vinyl, 3M vinyl, and just cut out the inserts, and I have actually 4 of them already laying in. As you can see, I think just from a visual standpoint, gives it a little bit of color. It's very subtle, and also 1/4-inch pinstripe tape for the outside lip. So hopefully when this is done, it should resemble the limited edition 83-84 Hearst Olds wheel. So that's where we're going. Let me get my stuff in place here, and I'll be back in a second. We'll go through putting one of these stickers in. All right, hold on. Okay, we're back. You can notice from this, you can see it's still the bare aluminum over here. This is the first one that I've done, and I put in the piece of silver vinyl, and it's just cut out to the shape that I want it, and I'll save you the time and effort that it took me to do it. Basically used just spray bottle, sprayed it down with a soapy solution, spray the insert, peel off the backing for the 3M, spray the back of the 3M, and then what I did was I started at the lug nut hole, make sure that was lined up, and then this one little ridge right here, make sure that was good, and then just kind of work my way to the back. Took a little bit. I'm not going to show you just because it took a while, and it's just a bunch of fidgeting, and after a while I think that would get boring watching it on video. But actually came out quite nice. Some may say, well, why don't you just powder coat the thing and be done with it? Well, I was thinking about that, and just besides the cost of taking it somewhere and having it done, at least this way, what I can do is if for some reason I decide to change the color scheme for the vehicle or I do something different, it's easy. Come in, peel up the corner, take that off, and I can put in whatever insert that I want to match whatever color scheme I have going on. And tell you what, when you look from a little bit away, you really can't tell exactly how that was done. It just kind of blends in. It's very subtle. That's what I like about it. So I'm going to put the other 5 of those on, and then once that's done, we'll get to putting the stripe on. Be back in a sec. Okay, now that that's done, I've got the 5 inlays with the vinyl in. You know, it took a little finagling because you got to kind of just keep working it until you work all the water out and you have it where you want it. But man, I think it came out pretty good. As you can see, I've also got my red stripe laid out. Make sure I have plenty for the wheel. That should be more than enough. I'll have overlap there, and then I'll just cut what I need. And let me get the camera set up here so you can get a better look at what I'm doing, and then we'll get to the striping. Okay, now we're ready for the pinstriping. Whoever thought this up, that guy, girl, is a genius. I found this. Actually, I had to order some motorcycle pinstriping in order to get it. I could not find this little thing by itself, and it's a Pinstripe Applicator. And because I was wondering when I was going to do the pinstripe, am I going to be able to keep this thing absolutely straight, or is it just going to look like some crooked thing as it goes around the circle? And apparently, at least by the videos that I've seen, the demonstrations, this little thing keeps it even by running along the leading edge of the inside of the lip. You go all the way around, and this supposedly puts it on evenly. So what you do is you feed your stripe in to the other side, and then you fold it over, you peel off the backing, and then you lay this down onto the rim, and then basically as you move this along, it just feeds the pinstripe right out onto the wheel. And it looked very easy in the video, so let's see how well I do it. Okay, I sprayed the rim down with some of that soapy water solution just to make sure if this doesn't work exactly how I want it to, I can go back and be able to move this thing around a little bit and get it where I want it. Well, this does seem to be kind of going on the way I want it to. It's a little bunched up, but I think I'll be able to work that out. Oh, will you look at that? That's pretty impressive. All right, let me cut this off right where it's at. And then what I'm going to do is just work down the couple of bubbles I see. Okay, you know what? I think I came out pretty good. The curvature of the lip of the rim, I'm glad I sprayed a little bit of a solution on there because I kind of had to work that down. Maybe if the rim lip was a bit flatter, it might have been a little bit better. I don't know. So, last step is to add our rocket emblem to the center cap. Make sure I'm a perfectionist. I'm a bit of a nut when it comes to stuff like this. I'm trying to get it on absolutely straight. Let me peel off the protective coating on the front. Well, all done. There's a finished product. Man, I'm absolutely blown away. I think it looks beautiful. And the 3M vinyl worked out like a charm. Filled in all the crevices, didn't have any wrinkles, no major problems. Pinstriping, a little bit interesting, but got it done. I think it looks good. And I think if you walk up on this at first glance, you may even think it's a stock wheel. Anyway, love to hear some feedback from you. hear what you have to say about it. I'm absolutely ecstatic that I got these things. It was just a windfall. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. So, so yeah, let me know what you think. Write a comment. Do me a favor, if you like these videos and you want to see me do some more, do me a favor, right here. Go to my store. I'm selling a bunch of t-shirts, Oldsmobile, different things. So find something you like, click for a purchase. Every little bit helps for me. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you soon. Thanks.